Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. So today, a new quest has come out. Well, yesterday. But still, anyway, it's Ancient Awakening, and we're here in the fort, which I have worked on a tiny bit since you last saw it, but it's not fully upgraded. Everything's at least tier 2, so that's something. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Overseer Civ. Welcome to the command center. Yeah, that's generic dialogue. Greetings, Your Grace. It's time we spoke further about Ungael, which I just realized I don't know how to pronounce it, but, you know, we'll hope that's correct. Could be Ungael, maybe. We'll say Ungael. Aster and the Raptor escorted a team of archaeologists to the tomb north of the fort to further excavate the ruins. I believe they are hoping to learn more about Ungael. They have been away for some time. Could you look into it? That does sound worrisome. I'll see if I can find them. Thank you. And Your Grace. Yes, Civ? Keep an eye on Aster for me, please. They've been acting strangely since we held the King's Banquet. It's not every day your sister commits treason. Yes, well... It's understandable, of course, given the delicate situation they've been put in. However, we need to ensure they do not pose a risk to the fort in their current state. I understand. I'll keep an eye on them. Thanks, Civ. You are welcome, Your Grace. The security of this fort is of the utmost importance. Alright, so... Oops. Started a prayer there. Heading up to that place that has all those undead in it. You know, I've tried fighting the armored phantoms in there. It's just not fun. Even with the Elder Overload boosts from the last week, it was not fun fighting them. And the soul drop rate for the Ushabti is really low on them, which is annoying, because that's all I really want, is to just grab one of those to get them out of there, but it's going to be very time-consuming to accomplish that. Alright, so what exactly are we doing here? Do we go across the bridge? I suppose that's probably where we go. Even trying to fight the Risen Ghosts here, there's just so many of them, they're crazy. Alright. It's been a little while since I did the last quest, but I do believe we are in the right place. Looks like there's some yellow dots on the mini map over here. Hopefully that's what we want. Yep, this is why they've not come back. They're all just standing around. Very nice. I heard some rumors, Aster, about your sister. Is it true she was ex... Let's not dwell on the past. The recent past, at least. We should instead be focusing on the remarkable ruins surrounding us, and what marvelous mysteries they might conceal. I just realized we're almost definitely going to revive her sister using necromancy, aren't we? Or somebody is. Ah, Your Grace. I did not anticipate that you would be joining us, though your presence is most appreciated, as always. I guess I should say, I don't mean in this quest, I just mean in general. Like, why else would they kill her? You must be the Duke of this region. It is an honor to meet you. What are you doing here? I informed Mr. Mordeau of the Dragonkin ruins we had uncovered at our latest book club meet. He insisted on sending a team of archaeologists from the guild, led by yours truly. Who was behind on the construction of this place? What purpose did it fulfill? What is the reasoning behind the myriad of skeletons scattered throughout these halls? These are the mysteries we seek to unravel. In doing so, Zimmergal's villainous machinations may be brought to light. How have you been keeping, Aster? Well enough. Why do you ask? I was just curious. A lot has happened of late, but such tribulations pale in comparison to the excitement of archaeological adventure. Deciphering the secrets of this tomb and stopping Zimmergal is my sole priority, I assure you. Is it safe for civilians to be here? The undead swarming this tomb have long been dealt with. That appears to be the case, at least. The Raptor is also present to provide protection, should we stumble into a perilous situation. I am not your personal bodyguard. While that is true, the Overseer agreed that investigating this tomb is our utmost priority. Your assistance in is both necessary and appreciated. We will unearth Zimriel's plan, quite literally, if it indeed lies here. Speaking of which, there is an abundance of artifacts to collect and review in these ruins. If you could gather around 20 or so, it would aid our efforts considerably. And if you can, keep an eye out for my fellow guild members. Whilst the tomb appears to be safe, I have an uneasy feeling about this place. You mean our guild leaders, or members, whatever? Because I'm kind of like the leader of the guild. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I get no respect. Leader of the guild, and they act like they don't know who I am. I need to get back to work in archaeology. I've actually surpassed archaeology with necromancy now, which is kind of crazy. But I think I'm going to keep working on 120 necromancy before I go back to focusing on any other skills, really. I'll get 120 Slayer in the process as well. I'm already up to level 117. Got a lot of progress done over the past week. Probably get slower progress now, but I've been dumping all my bonus XP into it, which definitely helps. There is a lot of skeletons in here, that's for sure. Oh no, it's a tomb zombie. That was easy. Wow, 3 artifacts from that. Just dropped in random places, I guess? I don't know. Alright, well, you're safe, Mr. Archaeologist. I'm a good boss. Alright. Hopefully there's more than 20, so I don't have to be super specific about what I find. But I assume this yellow dot will also be somebody in danger from a tomb zombie. Yep. They're not very hard, though. I like that these have the loot beam. Makes it a lot easier to see. It'd be hard to see without it, that's for sure. I don't even know what they look like, though. Alright, is there anything else down here to collect? Yes, I ran past one on the way in. Whoops. Alright, that's 14. I might have missed one, I don't know. Doesn't appear to be anything over there. Where else? Oh, there was one right here. There's somebody up here. That would put us at 18 if they have a tomb zombie. And there's 2, so yeah, that's it. Yep, this place was definitely cleared of the undead. That is for sure. Alright, mine. Mine. They're just like little fragments of something. Like that. Alright, I should return to Aster. Aster, what do you think of all these fragments? Have you procured the artifacts? We are on the cusp of a breakthrough. I have, but the archaeologists must return to the guild. It isn't safe here. The second we have deciphered this inscription, we will return, I promise. Thank you for your assistance. We have almost... Eureka! I believe I have successfully translated the Dragonkin text engraved onto the map. Into the map. What does it say? It speaks of a deadly ancient weapon concealed beneath the permafrost of the forgotten island of League New. I think you're reading it backwards, Aster. The island is called Ungale. Ah, you are correct. Clearly I need to attend more of Mr. Murdo's lectures on the subject. Ungale. Civ confirmed that was the name of the mystery island on the map. She said that the Fremennik people avoid it, that it is guarded by a ferocious dragon more powerful than Elvar. Whatever this weapon is, Zimriel must be after it. Perhaps it is connected to the dragon Civ spoke of? I shall escort the archaeologists to Varrock. We can rendezvous at the fort to share our findings. Very well. KaBob, I must speak with you, alone. Meet me in the Jolly Boar Inn, southwest of the fort, 2nd floor. Alright. And now we will go there. Off to the fort we go. I think that's actually an error because usually they use 1st floor to mean the 2nd floor because it's British. I've already spied on this penguin. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to bother. Oh, good. Yeah, so this is their new thing. They had a different thing you click on to do the quest in the previous ones, but this is the new one. I heard about it earlier today. It does look pretty nice, and I think it stands out a lot more than the other one, which I did miss once or twice when doing the previous quests. Alright, going up to the second floor. Oi, oi, aren't planning on disappearing without seeing your old buddy Bill, are you? Bill? I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember who Bill is. Hi, Bill. Who's your friend here? Excuse me, where are my manners? KaBob, this is Bill Jr. Bill Jr., this is KaBob. Pleasure to meet you, Bill Jr. He's not quite drinking age yet, being 2 weeks old and all, but let's keep that our little secret. No need for the barkeep to know, I created him to defend the fort, I did. Hope to be a better pa to him than mine ever was. Did you have a bad relationship with your father? You could say that. He was a hard man, my pa, a soldier through and through, fought tooth and nail for Saradomin in the battle for Lumbridge. Didn't have much respect for us creative types, thought every problem was a nail and he was the hammer. How young is Bill if his dad fought in the battle for Lumbridge? Like, when he was young enough for that to matter? I don't know. He'd call me a coward, weak, that I'd never amount to anything. But we'll show him, won't we, Junior? Blimey, is that the time? I'd better be off. People to see, planks to make. Oh, is he the guy that works in the workshop area? I don't even remember. He wasn't a big part of the last quest, so I don't remember him. Alright, anyway, Raptor, aka Elamaria. Queen Elamaria, is it safe for you to reveal your face here? The Raptor is familiar with the owners of this inn. They know when he comes here, he is not to be disturbed by the uninvited. I don't believe we've had the chance to speak face-to-face like this since the incident with the Dragonkin device. Then you'd best make the most of it. If you have something you want to discuss, ask away. I mean, I guess we'll do this? I don't know. Can you tell me more about how you met King Rold? I snuck into one of the la-di-da parties at the palace to publicly humiliate him. You wanted to publicly humiliate the king? It was a time of chaos. Villages were raided by goblins. We were at war with Mauritania. I lost people, my parents, when I was a child. Sam, my closest friend, around that time. The king cared little for our suffering, or so we thought. Indulging in tournaments and parlor games while we struggled, while Sam was bleeding out in the dirt. Hosting a gala just days after Sam's village was slaughtered was the final straw. I grabbed the fanciest dress I could find at Iffy's and marched into the palace like I had every right to be there. What happened? The guards tried to throw me out, but Rold stopped them. He listened to my venting, my cursing, as I listed the atrocities I'd seen and the people I'd lost. When I was finished, he asked me what he could do to set things right. That must have meant a lot. It did. He was surrounded by sycophants, advisors who concealed the extent of the crisis for their own benefit. It was the first time someone had challenged him. How does he feel about you staying at the fort? He hates it, being separated for so long, but he knows it is necessary. He was the one who originally proposed the idea of the raptor, you know? A sacrifice he was more than willing to make to ensure I could keep slaying monsters. Have you considered revealing your identity? I have. There are benefits to anonymity, to having the raptor's exploits separated from the crown. More than that, my accomplishments as the raptor are not attributed by the masses to my husband or marriage. I do not take that for granted. As such, I have decided that the raptor will remain as he always has, for now. And this is what I really want to know, is the voice. The raptor's voice is strikingly different to your own. How does that work? That's just how I sound after I've had a few too many at the tavern. Really? Ah, no, it is far from the truth. It's not far from the truth, but no. The raptor's armor was handcrafted by the renowned smith Linza. The helmet was later enchanted by Reldo to alter the voice of whomever wears it. That's enough questions. What did you bring me here to discuss? We need to talk about Zemergal. You of all people should know the threat he poses to Misthalin. You are the one who thwarted his plan to steal the shield of Varov, after all. We may have fallen without your aid. I am forever grateful for your assistance. But I have no doubts that he plans to attack Varrock again. With this ancient weapon at his disposal, he might just succeed. We've wasted enough time digging in dusty crypts and meandering around the fort. We need to take action. I agree. It's time we send an expedition to Ungale and put a stop to his plan. I'll gather the fort staff in the town hall at once. You will need to fetch Aster first. While flawed, their knowledge of Dragonkin history may prove useful. I suspect you will find them west of the Champions Guild, near the bridge to Draenor Manor. I'll find them. See you at the fort. Alright, and now... Did you just step one to me? Rude. Down to Varrock we go. This is probably the fastest way to get there. I don't know. I didn't bring teleports for this quest. It didn't seem necessary. Huh. I don't remember the guards being so shiny. Maybe I just don't pay attention. Anyway, though, somewhere over here... Ah, there we go. Kind of stands out a little. Shockingly, I got a Kingly Impling earlier. Didn't get anything good from it, though. Just some arrowheads. Still, that's a very rare event. Only happened a couple times to me in this game. Alright, Aster. Aster, what are you doing here? Your Grace, what a pleasant surprise. What are you doing? Ah, never mind. It is unbecoming of oneself to answer a question with another question. Upon completing my task of escorting the archaeologists to Varrock, I simply decided to enjoy the scenery of the river. The atmosphere is marvelous, wouldn't you agree? Is there really nothing else you want to discuss? No, there is not. Is that Bianca's grave? Oh, that grave behind you, is that where... I told you, there is nothing to discuss. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pried. No, you have my deepest apologies. That outburst was unacceptable. I assume you did not come here to converse. Is there something you require of me? We will be embarking on an expedition to Ungale. I need you back at the fort to discuss preparations. Of course, I shall return at once. Once again, you have my deepest apologies. Alright. Yep. What a shock. Never saw that coming. Alright, so I guess we just return to the fort now. But yeah, I will be shocked if she doesn't get revived at some point. Like, they've given her a visible grave on the world map. Well, I guess I don't know if it's visible when you're not in that thing, but... The point is, I will be shocked if that doesn't happen in this quest line at some point. Just shocked. Anyway, do we talk to the Raptor? Do we talk to Civ? I don't actually know. No. Maybe Overseer Civ? Oh, no. This is probably where we go. They could use the arrows things for this as well. It just points you where you need to go. Alright, look at all these people. We got Oak, we got Bill, Rodney... Sophia, Civ, and Aster, and the Raptor, of course. We'll talk to the Raptor. As you may know, I traveled to the Dragonkin tomb beneath our very feet with a team of Varrockian archaeologists. Oh, darling, was there anyone who didn't know? We discovered that there is an ancient weapon on the island of Ungale. A weapon so powerful it has piqued Zemergal's interest. Zemergal is likely heading towards Ungale as we speak, if he were to get his hands on this weapon. He could destroy everything we've worked to build here. We will send an expedition to Ungale to establish an outpost and secure this weapon before Zemergal can. I have commissioned a boat from the Fermanic people suitable for such an endeavor. It is docked within the grove. Given our supplies, I suggest a small, highly specialized team. Those who remain can defend the fort from any unwelcome guests. I shall go. You'll have need of a Dragonkin translator. Mr. Mordeau has been saying that I need more field experience. We will also need someone with combat experience. Sophia, perhaps? I must remain here in case of further attacks. I cannot leave my guards without a captain. I will go. Additionally, I suggest you take Bill. His experience will be crucial in establishing a safe outpost. Me? But what if Zimmeragi is there? I can't fight. You'll be fine, dear. I have complete and utter faith in you. Besides, the raptor will be there to protect you. You know, plus me. No, princess, you can't come. It's too dangerous. I'll need you to protect Rodney and the others while I'm away. Think you can manage it? It's settled then. Aster, Bill, the raptor, and I will establish an outpost on Ungale. I wish you safe travels on your journey. Don't fret. The fort is safe in our hands. I never doubted you for a second, Civ. Let's get going. There's no time to waste. Alright. I guess I have to click on this to get out there. Yes, I would like to leave the quest. I assume this is what we do. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking on these dang trees. Where's this boat at? I haven't spent much time in the grove outside of chopping the elder tree. But I assume... Oh, I've already passed it. Okay. It's a rowboat. Somewhere out there is a ship. Ah, there it is. Can't really see it too well, but that's the ship we're gonna take all the way to the other side of the world, basically.
Misthalin, a pitiful kingdom crippled by war and famine. Easy pickings, until that meddlesome fort sprung from the filth. This upstart duke thinks they can scupper my plans? I'll show them. I will awaken the ancient power that slumbers here. And it shall serve my will. Fort Forinthry will crumble, and Misthalin will be mine for the taking. If they will not serve me in life, then they shall serve me in death.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Ungale. It's beautiful. Not the word I'd use, but suit yourself. We are not alone. Keep your weapons ready. There's no telling what. Oh no, it's zombie warriors. I will defeat them with my powers. Only level 76. I didn't even bother bringing all my supplies because I wasn't expecting much from this. Considering the requirements like 50 necromancy with 85 combat recommended. What is this guy doing? That's pretty funny, but I'll put him out of his misery. It appears Zemergal has arrived ahead of us. I can feel an ancient power emanating from the tower at the peak of the island. Necrotic power. We must go there, now. Me, go into that death trap? Are you bloody mad? You're welcome to remain by the boat if you'd prefer. Might be handy to have someone here to protect it, if more undead show up. On second thought, I'll stick with you three. Safety in numbers and all that. Alright, nobody to protect the boat. That's fine. We don't need to protect it. This place does look pretty nice. I think for the recent Game Jam week, they voted on what area to upgrade next, and I think they voted for, like, the Fremenic areas. So we might see these type graphics get used for that. Markable. There's no time for sightseeing. We need to get to the tower. Well, then I won't sightsee. I'll just ignore all these bones and mysteries. This could be a good place for an archaeological site. But not today, I guess. Warcath. Yes. Saw that coming. Oh, we're just going into a fight, huh? Yeah, I'm ready. There, beneath the ice. Very nice. That's a bloody huge dragon. At least it's dead. It shan't remain so for long. That malefactor appears to be reanimating its corpse. Zemergal. These guys. Stop them. They cannot be allowed to interfere with the ritual. Seems we'll have to fight our way through. For Fort Forenthry. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this fight. But we do have to survive. Yeah, it's not like balanced to make itself harder, I think. I could go a little safer and actually have a healing, though. That would probably be for the best. Because even weak enemies can wear you down over time if you don't have any healing. And it's not like there's not going to be anything in this fight. These are not the highest level enemies that we're going to face. There's 12 waves, and that was wave 1. I like that they actually run around. They are a bit goofy, though. But it's a lot more active than things used to be. Oh, do I have to actually start the next wave? What's that? It bears the hallmarks of profane energy, necrotic energy, building up from the ritual beneath us. Necrotic energy is like any source of power. It can be used for both ill and good. I may be able to use my knowledge of necromancy to disrupt the ritual. In doing so, I can siphon a portion of the energy released in order to empower us. Do it. Sure.
The dragon will be mine!
Zemergal's voice is not really how I expected it to be, honestly. I don't know if we've heard him speak before. But I feel like I'd remember that voice. Maybe not, though. Either way, we're just going to beat up all these. Trying to click on Bill, I think, instead of the actual zombie. Alright, let's do this again. Yep, siphon energy. We don't get any power up that time, but we do get a new wave. Unstable zombie, huh? What's the difference? Oh no, we got necrotic slimes. They're just that very generic slime. Alright, is that it? No, there's still a couple more. There we go. Activate. Oh, we get more. Sure. Oh, you know, I'll take that one.
Just 3 minions? How cute. I command entire armies!
I mean, I made the decision not to bring my ectoplasm because I didn't think it would be necessary. And that stuff does cost money. It's like worth almost 2K or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It just didn't seem worth wasting the money. Yep. Wave 5. There is a hard mode of this you can do after the quest. I'll probably do a separate episode for that, though. Not right away. But eventually. Before the boss fight comes out, I would assume. I'll get around to it. Okay, yeah. I almost died. Well, when did I even use Enhanced Excalibur? I don't remember using it, but I guess I did. Anyway, I'm gonna let myself do a little bit of regeneration here. I'm gonna get myself killed if I don't do something. Let's see. Sure, we'll take that, and I'm gonna turn this on. I am taking a bit more damage than I had hoped, but I think we'll be fine. I also have the Sign of Life effect, which just activated. Shockingly, I'm kind of surprised. There must be something that hits really hard. It's probably these Phantom Sorcerers. I should probably make sure that I stay healed up, because I do not want to have to redo this stupid fight. I might have underestimated it just a tiny bit. Alright, we can rest for a second. Although, I guess I don't really need to. Let's just go. I just need to keep an eye out for whatever's doing massive damage to me, because it's definitely not the zombies. It's gotta be these guys, right? I don't know. Either way, I've taken them out, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, this is not really a climactic fight. I'm way too high level in Necromancy. Doing this at level 50 would have been interesting, I guess. Spamming my abilities for no reason. Alright, we're ready for another one. Are we gonna get another ability here? Oh, I'm not using Conjures, so I don't really need that. I didn't even know my guys had health. I guess it makes sense. Alright, we got some archers over here. A archer, at least. Goodbye. Let's take care of the Phantom Sorcerers. I'm surprised nothing here seems to be using Necromancy damage. There's a shocking lack of enemies that deal Necromancy damage. Alright, I want to use this, please. There we go. Wow, that guy, a bit tanky. Be able to take that hit so well. Alright, we're going to take care of these wizards, because I still suspect that they are the true danger. Look at my health going down. Something's hitting hard. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to let myself... Oh, I only have 8%, but still, I can do this. There we go. I'm actually going to take this one now. I've increased Raptor's health anyway, so it should be fine. Yes. It would be nice if we were actually, like, breaking through the ice to stop the ritual, but whatever. Gosh, this is chaotic. Maybe I should have brought a few food. But whatever. It's fine. If anything, I just underestimated how important it would be to take the damage reduction one. It's nice to have allies that actually do things, though. Alright. Where's the high damage guys? You know, I bet unstable zombies do a lot of damage. I'm gonna take care of that real quick. But just get me out of here. Holy cow, I almost died. But just keep me away from them. This is bad. I need to get some hits in to heal. I think I'm gonna wait for this next fight for a second. It seems like a good idea. Alright, I know what the next one is. It's a undead giant. I don't know what it attacks with. I would assume probably melee, though. I might want to actually use protection. Although healing might be more important. Maybe I just use Sorrow and Soul Split. I don't know. Signing was a bad idea. Because now I'm a bit more scared. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. I guess it's true, he's slow, so I can just kind of not take damage from him, probably. Maybe he has a ranged attack, I don't know. Yeah, he does. Okay, well, I'm about to die. I need to do this. Yep, I died. Great. Well, yes, I would like to reclaim my items. Oh, great. Oh, well. I'm surprised that wasn't a safe death area, to be honest. Anyway, I don't know. Are we gonna have to redo the whole thing? Because that's kind of annoying if that's the case. What do we do? Go to Fort Ferentry again, grab a few food, and then go in. I wasn't expecting the giant to have a ranged attack, honestly. But I guess it makes sense. I also wasn't expecting them to have allies. I thought it was just going to be him. But no, it wasn't. Oh well. Anyway, oh, we can just bank here, can't we? Not used to using him as a bank, but we can. We'll just grab 10 rocktails, I guess. I don't really care. Alright, now let's find out if I have to redo the whole fight. I probably do. Which I won't make you guys sit through if I do. It was my own fault for not bringing any food. But to be fair, there was no way to know how hard the fight would be. Why am I doing this again? I did this last time. I should know the boat's over here. It just feels like it should be up there. Guess I just want to get a peek at that boat. It was nice of them to sail all the way back here just for me. Just that I could come back to the ritual and do the entire fight over again, probably. Yep, we'll travel back. Oh, it just brought me back here. But we are on wave 1, so I'll bring you guys back in a second. Alright, we're back. I think I actually got a worse set of boosts than last time. But, you know, whatever. Let's just try to kill this thing real fast. Maybe I shouldn't have aggroed it. I don't know. This time we got a skeleton archer and a phantom. I guess we probably had the archer last time. I just didn't notice him. Yeah, I think I probably should have used prayer just more often, because that was the only real difference, is I just used prayer for most of this fight, and it was a lot easier. I only had to eat, like, 1 food, I think. And that's just because I'd already signed and didn't want to take risks. Well, I don't think we stopped him. Aw, look at that Vorkath.
You are too late, Duke. The dragon is mine. This island shall be your tomb. And nobody will be there to save your precious fort.
Except for all the people we left there. We failed. I failed. Zemergal and the dragon are on their way to raise the fort. Our sole means of leaving this island has been obliterated. We're trapped. We're gonna die here, aren't we? Well, I ran out of prayer. That's probably a bad sign. No, there has to be a way. I won't be the one responsible for ruining everything. Not again. I am so sorry. If I had simply uncovered the secrets of the tomb quicker, or spearheaded an expedition the moment we became aware of his plan. It ain't your fault, Aster. But this was my chance to find redemption, to make amends. It was my nepotistic recommendation of Bianca that put the king's life in jeopardy, that threatened the future of the duchy. I was the one responsible for bringing her into the fold, and she betrayed us, betrayed me. The worst part of it is, despite everything she did, I cannot help but mourn her. She was not merely my sister, she was my closest friend, my confidant. She would always be there for me, or so I thought. She played me like a fiddle, used my generosity for her own ends, and yet she claimed to care for me until the very end. You couldn't have known. It wasn't your fault. You couldn't have known what she had planned. That may be true, but it was selfish of me to prioritize my family over the fort's security. I swear I shall do whatever it takes to save it from Zemergal. That's the spirit. We built that place together. It's our home. I ain't letting some second-rate necromancer take that away from me. We will find a way back, and we will end him. Come, we should investigate the rest of these ruins. There must be something here. Alright, well, this doorway changed, so I'm gonna assume that maybe this doorway is where we should go. I don't know. Maybe not. But it, like, visually changed, which is kind of weird. Not seeing anything obvious, though. I wonder where we're supposed to go. Ah, this would be it. There is a device similar to this in the Varrock Museum's Dragonkin exhibition. I believe Mr. Mordeau mentioned it was a means of archiving information. That artifact had deteriorated beyond repair. This one, however, appears to be in near-perfect condition. Imagine the knowledge it might contain. Hopefully a way off this bloody island. It doesn't seem to have enough magic to function at the moment. Maybe there's something nearby that will help. Well, things just changed again, so I'm gonna assume I click on them. Why would I ignore an effigy? That's just weird. Oat of energy, huh? Oh, I'm supposed to catch it. Okay, there's 3 of them. Well, we'll inspect that. I don't know what it does. Apparently, I can't figure it out. Where else is energy going to be hidden, then? Alright, we found 2 pieces of energy, but I feel like I've looked at everything that I could find, so... Unless there's one hidden there. There is not. So what have I not clicked on, then? That is click-onable. I don't know. Oh, wait. Suspicious brick. That's gotta be it. No? Okay, well. That at least gives me hope that there's something else small that I've not noticed, because that was hard to notice. Oh, it feels like it should be there, but it isn't. Am I really gonna have to use a guide for this? I did search this, didn't I? That's... yeah. It would be in this room, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna use a guide. I don't care. Alright, guide. It doesn't even say, does it? Okay, shelves, bookcase, ruined pillars, and suspicious bricks. It's random, apparently. But it did say plural on them, so maybe there's more than one suspicious brick. And I'm just not looking close enough. But then again, it also said pillars, and I only saw one pillar that could be searched as well. I don't know. This is a mystery. I wonder if I just didn't click on something that I thought I clicked on. Don't know. I mean, it would be in this room, right? It's not going to be outside, is it? Oh, what the heck? That was weird. How did that get there? I guess I missed a message? I don't know. Anyway. Translating his words should be within the realms of my ability. Bear with me just a moment. State your query. Who are you? I am a magical construct created by Zorgoth, the master of this island, in his image. My role is simple, to answer questions and aid in the retrieval of archived information. I suspect this master is long gone. What is this place? This island is dedicated to the creation of the perfect living weapon. Said weapon will serve the master in his plight to eradicate the human infestation from this world. Thanks, Saradomin, this place has been abandoned. Living weapon? Is it talking about the dead dragon that was beneath the tower? The dragon displayed beneath the tower is one of our hundreds of flawed creations. He was named Vorkath. He was the closest the master came to perfection. Ideal muscle mass, imposing stature, powerful innate magical ability. But despite his great power, he was meek, docile. He would indulge in gentle physical contact and frivolous entertainment with his targets, instead of destroying them. Pathetic. The master hoped that this weakness would resolve itself once he reached maturity. It did not. Physical coercion proved unsuccessful. As with all defects, he was destroyed. He was our greatest Vorkath, our greatest failure. Bless him, poor thing. His remains were too large to send to the tomb with the others, so they were displayed beneath the tower. What tomb is it referring to, I wonder? Remains that are of no further value are sent to a tomb beneath Ferenthree. This could be our means of leaving the island. How are the remains sent there? There is a magical conduit within this room that can conjure a one-way portal to the tomb. Can you activate that conduit? As you wish. Ah, it's that thing. Okay. I guess we're just going. Sounds good to me, I guess. We asked all the questions, unless there's more you can ask later. I don't know. I'm on my way. Is this safe? What if we end up somewhere worse, like inside a wall? We need to take this risk. The fort is in danger. Agreed. Well, here goes nothing. Well, did it work? It did. We are but a stone's throw away from the fort. I can scarcely believe it. We need to warn the others. Alright, can I just teleport there? Because I don't really feel like running. Goodbye, everyone. I do like that everyone runs away in this quest. It is neat. Alright, so where's going to be a floating quest symbol? Right there. I could have done that at any time and just come back here and warned them, but, you know, I had to rescue my friends, I guess. None of them can home teleport, apparently. Alright, what do we got to say? Your Grace? What? How? We weren't expecting you back for... I'll explain later, Civ. Zimmergal is on his way with an undead dragon at his command. However, we do have one saving grace. He doesn't know we've managed to return. We may yet have the element of surprise. Should we send a messenger to Varrock for reinforcements? There's no time. We'll have to make do with what we have. Are you sure, dear? Perhaps we could evacuate. Look to regroup? No. I have worked far too hard on this fort to give it up like this. We've had murders, we've uncovered ancient mysteries, we've even dealt with an undead invasion right on our doorstep. No, this will not be the bloody end. This is my home, our home. We will show this miserable Zimmergal the strength of Fort Ferenthree. After thousands of years, life is being restored to this land. It's beginning to heal. I cannot stand aside and let him take it from us. Aye, by the gods, we will smite this heathen down. No, there's no turning back now. We must avenge Cirrus. I am in this until the very end, Your Grace. The fort shall not fall while I still draw breath. By V's grace, I will not back down from a fight. I can't leave you all. You're everything to me. I won't be exiled from another home. If there is anyone who wishes to leave, I won't hold it against you. Now is your chance. Thank you. We may not share blood, but we share a common goal. We want to see this fort succeed. Zimmergal, Vorkath, they fly in the face of that goal and must be stopped. They aren't a threat. They aren't just a threat to us. They won't stop at the fort. If we fall, they will ravage Varrock, then all of Misthalin, perhaps even the kingdoms beyond. We will stop them. We have to. Just remember, you're not alone. We will face them together, and we will defeat them. For Fort Ferenthree. Very nice. Alright. Yep, we got all that stuff. We can make the botanist workbench. Got a necromancy lamp. Not really much XP once you're at this level, but you know, it's something. Prismatic XP lamp, huh? I'll just toss that in Herblore as I do. Alright, so I'm kind of interested. So, assuming that Vorkath is indeed the boss that's coming out next month, I'm wondering if the boss fight will actually take place in the fort. And they did say Vorkath is docile, which means that he's only being controlled by Zimmergal and would be our friend once we stop Zimmergal controlling him. I don't know, I'm trying to predict how this goes. There's definitely some things that could happen. Anyway, where is this workbench that we've unlocked? Is it somewhere around here, I guess? I mean, we can always just make it real quick. Let's see here. I don't think I can really do much with it. It's kind of useless, but we can at least see what it does. Alright. I at least want to see where it is. Over here somewhere. I thought it was just a little thing here. Maybe not. Where is it then? Huh. I don't actually know where it is. Which is kind of funny, I guess. In its own way. Where is it, though? Botanist Workbench. It is... What? Right here? That doesn't make much sense. Is it inside? Ah, it's inside. Alright, well, I'm going to build this real quick, and I'll bring you guys back when it's done. Alright, so here we go. Here is the Tier 1 Botanist Workbench. There was crashing issues with, I think, the Tier 3 one, or maybe all of them. I don't know. Over here, dearie. Indulge me with a spot of conversation before you get started over there. Would you, my sweet? Alright, where is she? Granny? Oh, I'm standing on her. No wonder I didn't see her. Okay. Who are you? Who let you in here? Rowan, dearest. Granny Rowan, if you'd prefer. Most do. A little birdie told me that you had built a new botanist's bench in this quaint little fort of yours, so I decided to hop on over and lend you a hand. It'd probably be a better conversation if I was facing her, but you know, whatever. I know a thing or two about making potions, you see. Isn't that right, Leaf? Meow. Why should I trust you? The wilderness is a dangerous place, dearie, now more than ever. Zombies running rampant, and now a Majorat with an undead dragon on the way. It never hurts to have allies in such times, my dear, especially when they make a good brew. Meow. How do you know about that? I have my ways, love. That nasty, nasty man is no friend of Granny's, I assure you. I feel like I need to have a word with the captain of the guard. As you must, sweetness, but don't keep an old dear waiting. I don't think I actually need to have a word. Can we just use this thing now? Oh, no, apparently I actually do have to have a conversation with the captain of the guard. Alright, is the captain or is it Raptor? I don't know. Are they actually in the guardhouse? No. There's no one up here. Where is Sophia, I think her name was? Where is she? She's got to be around here somewhere. Like outside guarding or something? No, that's just a guard. I don't know where she is. She could be anywhere in this dang fort. Even in here. I don't know. Aster, Rodney, the dog. I'll find her. She can't hide forever. I'll just find her the old-fashioned way by typing it into the wiki. Oh, right, the Ranger's workroom. That's where she is, isn't it? In here somewhere? Yep, there she is. What can I do for you, Your Grace? There's been an alarming lapse in security. What is it? A rather enigmatic guest has appeared in the town hall. Rowan, she called herself. Granny Rowan. Says she wants to help with the new botanist's bench. Granny Rowan? I know of her. My old man used to tell me stories about her, as did his old man. She's as old as the wilderness itself, or so they say. A tricky old bench she is. No wonder she managed to slip her way in. We need to up our patrols. What can you tell me about her? We Dark Warriors had dealings with her on occasion, traded her food and other goods in exchange for potions and medical supplies. Not sure what she's doing here, but she's harmless, I think. You think? We could use her help, impending attack and all. Don't worry, I'll keep my good eye on her. I'd better give her the good news then. I'm wondering how she's gonna figure into the rest of the quest line. If she's really that old, then there's something very suspicious about her. Have you spoken to little Sophia yet? How did you... Oh, never mind. A little birdie told you, did they? You're a fast learner, dearie. Now what's the verdict? You can stay and help manage the workbench, but we'll be keeping an eye on you. How darling. You must join me for a spot of tea sometime. I insist. Meow. Another time, perhaps. Alright, I think now it's finally unlocked. Yes, now we can actually use it. And we can do stuff. This thing's really not exciting. Like, it's basically useless. The one actual unique thing it does is actually worse than just doing it alone, because it can make overloads more AFK, but then you don't get any of the boosts, so you actually make less overloads and use more resources than if you don't use it. So it's actually kind of garbage. It's very sad, but maybe they'll fix it. Add more uses. I think they should just make it where using it, you don't need to use vials. That would probably be good. You know, there's probably a bank in there, now that I think about it. I don't know why I'm running all the way over here for my supplies, when there is probably a bank in that building, considering there's a bank symbol right there. I'm just not used to it. Anyway... Oh yeah, I didn't set this up. That's why I need to go over here. I'm going to upgrade it to level 2, and we'll see what level 2 looks like, because each level looks slightly different. Alright, the upgrade is almost complete. Oh, that thing moved. I don't really care that much, but I guess I'll move over. It is nice to get construction XP. I wish I could get the construction pet. There we go. It's upgraded. It doesn't really look very different, does it? Oh well, let's go ahead and do the last tier, I guess. I'll bring you guys back for the last tier. This is pretty good XP, I will admit. But yeah, I looked it up, and yeah, so the thing where you can make overloads more AFK is currently disabled. We can try to do it and see what it says. But yeah, it was crashing if you had any pets with you, I believe was the glitch. There we go, it's upgraded. I don't really know that it changed all that much, but... Too tired to do this right now. Oh well. But yeah, part of the second tier is you get this shop here. It's really not anything super amazing. And you can take vials from here. You have to tell it how many you want. So we can say, oh, I get 28 vials. Hooray. Yeah, this thing's underwhelming, but hopefully they do make it better in the future. It would be really nice if there was a reason to use this thing beyond overloads, first of all, because, you know, overloads are like level 96. So people coming into this quest as new players, they're going to get this thing and it's just going to be completely pointless, even if they make overloads worth doing, until like months later possibly, depending on how quickly they train. Because this is not a high level quest. It requires 50 necromancy and that's it. But yeah, that is the botanist workbench as it exists right now. There's really not much to look at, but it is one of the main rewards besides the little combat thing, which we will get back to. There's just cosmetics from that, I believe, so it's not a big rush on that. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode where we're going to fight another boss, actually. Telos was so successful that I went and did another. But I'll see you then. Bye!